Listen up, Calabasas is heating up again, and this time it's personal. Kourtney Kardashian is drawing a new line and her sisters aren't loving the view. On the Season 7 premiere, Kourtney drops a quiet bomb. She doesn't want to wear dresses or heels anymore. Not a stunt, not a shade, just a reset. In her words, it was more of a moment of recognition. It wasn't about being critical. If they're feeling a corset and 6-inch heels, then God bless. It's a great look. Translation: I'm a mom of 4, my style, my pace, my rules. But the moment doesn't land softly. Mid-episode, Kim fires off a sarcastic line that hits like a spark in a dry forest. Good for you, babe. I don't come in and say, I would never give up on life so soon. It's quick, it's sharp, and it's the kind of comment that lives long after the camera cuts. Kourtney reportedly doesn't hear it until the episode airs, and yes, it bothers her. You can feel the sting, a personal choice reframed as a surrender. Hear why that matters. For years, the glam dresses, corsets, skyscraper heels has been part of the brand architecture for Kim and Khloé. For Kourtney, the pivot is about authenticity, not aesthetics. Slower mornings, flat shoes, less performance, more presence. She's saying, this is me now, in a family that built an empire on the old me. When identity shifts, tension follows. But the fashion flare-up is only the top layer. Underneath, an old rumor keeps floating back up, one that touches Kourtney where she lives now, her marriage. In a recent podcast interview, Kim is asked point-blank if she ever hooked up with Travis Barker. Her answer is immediate. No, I never have. Absolutely not. She calls the long-circulating story untrue and even acknowledges how brutal those headlines must have been for Kourtney. Still, having the topic resurface publicly, again, reopens an old bruise. You can deny a rumor 100 times. The 101st time still makes your stomach drop, especially when it's your sister saying the words on a big platform. Zoom out and you see the fault lines. Kourtney and Travis have been very open about their love, hands held, vows renewed, PDA that launched 1,000 memes. But that doesn't mean the internet lets old whispers die. For Kourtney, it's not just the lie, it's the loop. Every time the past replays, she has to defend the present. That wears you down. Add the new style dispute and the sisters are talking past each other. Kourtney hears, you gave up. Kim hears, you're fake. Neither is what the other meant. One is trying to live slower, the other is trying to keep a machine running. Throw in cameras, edits, and millions of opinions, and even a shoe choice can feel like a referendum on sisterhood. So where does Khloé sit in all this? Somewhere between peacemaker and brand guardian. She's built a lane on commitment to the look, gym, glam, go. Kourtney's pivot can read like a rejection of the shared aesthetic, and when your family is your company, shifts get personal fast. Here's a truth most families know. The fight is rarely about the thing. It's about what the thing represents. Heels versus flats is freedom versus expectation. A sarcastic quip is really a plea to be seen. A denied rumor is really a request. Protect my peace like I protect yours. What's next? If history is a guide, the cycle is clash, cool down, conversation. This family has weathered bigger storms, public breakups, co-parenting battles, business setbacks, and still managed to set a table where everyone shows up. Kourtney has already said it out loud. We are so blessed to have the best support system. We really just support each other no matter what we're going through. That's not spin. It's a roadmap. For now, Kourtney's posture is clear. Protect the bubble. She's leaning into a more grounded lifestyle that reflects where she is, 4 kids, a marriage she chose with her whole chest, and a body that doesn't owe a camera a thing. That doesn't make her anti-glam, it makes her pro-boundary. The difference matters. If the sisters find their way back, and odds are they will, the bridge will look like this. Space, a beat away from the headlines to let feelings settle. Clarity, say what you meant without the edit. Hear what was heard without the ego. Guardrails, agree on what doesn't get dragged into the spotlight. Rumors, marriages, kids. Grace, let each other evolve without calling it betrayal. Because here's the bottom line. Families change, brands evolve, people grow. The trick is not mistaking growth for disloyalty. Kourtney isn't rejecting her sisters, she's accepting herself. Kim isn't attacking her sister, she's defending a world she built. Both can be true and both can coexist if love is louder than the soundbite. So does harmony return by next episode? Maybe, maybe not. But if you've watched this family long enough, you know how the arc bends, toward a couch, a conversation, and a hug that says, "I still choose you," even when the outfit or the opinion doesn't match. What's your take? Is Kourtney's reset a breath of fresh air, or does the comment section have a point about mixed signals? And where's the line between honest TV and poking old wounds? Drop your thoughts below, and if you're here for thoughtful, no-fluff breakdowns of the moments behind the memes, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll keep following the story, past the glam, past the headlines, to where the real growth and the real love lives.